And calling to order the Board of Zoning Appeals for June 29th, 2021. Roll call.
James Howard, absent. Joe Molinex.
Here.
Dave Moon.
Here.
Brent Wedding, absent. Mike Wilson.
Yeah, present. I make a motion, we dispense with the reading and approval of previous minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, there is no old business? So which one were you doing first, Haley? One of these was scratched, you said?
Yes, the area variance for 680 North Broadway.
Okay, so that one's out. Yep, it says
Yep.
dismissed right there, if I read that right. Be okay.
So now it's just 301 Adams.
3-1 Adams, and I'm going to assume that's you, sir.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't like to assume things, but you didn't have a lot of other choices on
He's
this
the
one.
only one left.
Todd Helgeson with Morton Buildings, representing Jeff Fisher. He's got an existing garage there now.
Just go ahead and go up to point to it, it just makes it a little easier. Thank you.
This existing building was there, it's gone now, but
Okay?
it's 3-foot setback off the alley. I guess once you tear down the building, it automatically goes to 5 foot. Just wondering if we can get back to 3 foot from the eaves, not from the side of the building. We're gonna stay back off a little bit, so actually the building's gonna sit 4 foot. The only reason I'm trying to get that adjustment is because you gotta stay 12 foot away from the house. I just wanna stay as far as I can. If we set it at 4 foot, you're still 14 feet from the house, with building and porch. I lined the building up with I don't know how your easements are in your sidewalls, but the building now is lined up with the side of the house, but it comes back to 5 feet, I think, the property line. And then it comes up to about here, which is 14 feet off the corner of the house.
Is he putting a two-car?
Yeah, it's 24 foot wide by 27 foot deep, and it's got a porch on it, which is a 10.
I grew up in that area, that's why I'm asking, so.
Yeah, it's just 24 foot wide. The only problem we're having is you see these boxes, that's underground gas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have to come in and really weird driveway. He's got the okay on that, I guess. But the big thing is, I guess, just a setback. If you want a history, I guess it's 3 foot. I'd like to get it back to the 3 foot, which I'm not gonna use the 3 foot.
And it's 3 foot right now, correct?
That's what it's, yeah, grandfathered dad was always 3
Right,
foot.
right.
We're not gonna set it that close, because 3 foot, you put a 1 foot overhang on it, you're talking 2 foot, you're talking garbage trucks and snow
Well,
plows.
that's the only thing I was going
Yeah.
to say is
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
you know,
and I'm-
it's not going to be any real, actually, they're going to get 1 more foot out of it.
Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do. 2 reasons. Another reason, I don't want my crew to go in there and set it in there and it's 4'2", and you guys come in and measure and it's 5 foot. I mean, it gives them guys playroom too.
Sure.
'Cause they want to keep it off the alley too, but
Mhm.
5 foot sticks us too close to the house, but I think too far away from the alley. But once you get 1 foot overhang on there,
Sure.
so. But driveway's not gonna change from the street to the building except till it gets up to the backyard, but do you know how the easements are on Wayne Street? Do I have to stay back to the house, is that? do you know what that is?
It's 5
It-
feet off the property
It's
line.
3 foot, because it's an accessory building.
So it'd
So
be
it's
3 foot from this line?
Yeah, from the, well,
The
there's a
property line.
sidewalk there, right?
Yeah.
So it'd
3 foot
be-
From the sidewalk, or 3 foot from this line?
It'd be 4.5 foot altogether.
Okay. Which, trying to line up the house, just to keep clean, good.
You're going to
Right.
have plenty of room if you line up with the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there's 4 or 5 feet on the backside property line, and you said 3 foot.
For the side, for the sides.
Okay, 3 foot, yes,
Yeah.
we're good. Yeah. Because the house is, just to give you numbers in your head, that house is 24 foot wide. I just found it, I just put the blocks in, or the pegs in, and I went down there and diagonal it. And their house is actually 24 foot wide, the main part of the house. So it's actually gonna just sit 3 feet back in the corner of the house, so where that sidewalk goes through,
Mhm.
probably another foot and a half on that sidewalk. So. I guess my main thing is just off the alley. If we're good to go back to the 3 foot.
But for clarification, the eaves will be 3 feet, 3 foot.
The eaves would probably end up being between 3 and 4 foot.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be any closer than that.
Okay, that's
Right
Minimum.
now, I think it's actually 3 foot to the wall.
Okay.
I believe it's pretty tight right now. I mean, there's a strip of
But
grass.
it didn't have
right-
much overhang on it either.
I'm sorry?
The old one didn't have much overhang on it.
No, but I was afraid a dump truck goes by there pretty
Right.
fast and might fall over too.
Sure.
Good thing it's- It didn't take much to take it down, but, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna stay back away from, so dump trucks and all that stuff clear. Unless the truck is hugging the line, you might run a scratch line down the gutter, but.
Right.
You figure the gutters are 1 foot and then, I think we got 5-inch gutters on that, so you're gonna figure.
I've watched our trash guys maneuver those things, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep,
So if you said a minimum of 3-foot setback off the alley,
that's what it is the old times. Now the building's tore down, it has to go to 5 foot. So,
but I'm saying, in terms of eaves and gutters and
Yeah.
all of that,
yeah, it would be,
the request could be a minimum of 3 feet, since you plan on being a little bit more even.
Right.
So I think that would be.
I just want some playroom in it for my
Right,
crew.
absolutely. No question.
So I don't want to find out after the fact they said it too close and
Or something
we come up here
terrible.
saying. I like playing the game ahead instead,
Absolutely.
We appreciate that.
so.
This is one of the times it's better to ask permission than beg for forgiveness.
I'll make a motion, we approve it.
I second the motion. Roll call.
Dave Moon,
Yes.
Mike Wilson,
Approved.
Joe Mullenix.
Approved.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Building will be up here probably August, so. we'll see it then.
And just so you know, Elevate has got the worst, as far as those
Don't
green
follow the
lines.
lines.
Those are
Yeah.
suggestions.
Oh, I don't. I'm
Those are not property lines by any
I went over
means.
there trying to find the edge of the alley, kicking the dirt over, and I thought, well, I thought, well, that's why I'm saying I just don't want,
Yeah.
no offense, but every city's different. I got guys that go in and they're like, they wear that badge and they clean it every day and go there and say, you're 3 inches too far over, and then we have problems, so that's
Gotcha.
why this.
No?
So,
Perfect.
so.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I'll get that.
The-
Thing for the city too.
Let me ask a question among ourselves.
Oh.
Sidewalk out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you want this-
Before or after the meeting?
It's okay.
I started down the end.
It's,
Oh, man.
Or Alexander, I mean, not
request
Andrews.
drawing.
You've had a busy day. Have a good one.
Kind of saying, yeah, but it's not hard for somebody to do a drawing and give me a dimension and a location, and yeah, this is the other house.
Something like this. I think we're okay.
We've had them before. So,
On bigger projects, more complex
Yeah,
projects and
so,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, we have had them.
So, small homeowner stuff.
yeah.
Let me adjourn the meeting real quick.
Motion to adjourn?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Kill the mic.